Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is a beautiful day outside. I'm with my son who's running around on some grass, and just going to cut to the chase. If you like this kind of content, you're serious about self-improvement, just go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification, but know that I do release a video every morning. Um, there's a topic that I want to discuss and bring up to you guys, and I've talked to people in my real life about it. And it's something that if you don't get a hold of or at least recognize for what it is going to hurt your progress. And no, I'm not talking about instant gratification. I am talking about crab bucket mentality. What is crab bucket mentality? Well, first of all, just look in this video here. I have clipped a video of a bucket of crabs that have been recently caught by a crab fisherman. Notice what happens here. The crab on the top is the closest to getting out and escaping and surviving. But no, the crabs below, out of jealousy, pull him back down. They say, screw you. You can't just be lucky and be on top and get out of here and use us to survive. We're going to make sure you die with us. It is a real thing. It is super weird that crabs do this, but it's important to note that it happens in the animal kingdom with animals and beasts that are a much lower IQ than us. And it still happens, and humans do it to each other all the time. My examples are not going to be that of humans nearly dying and preventing fellow humans from escaping. My examples are going to be based on your friends and the people you know who have tried to steer you away from progress and tried to steer you away from self-improvement because deep down, they can't stand the fact that you're trying to break out of the mold of laziness or the mold of drug addiction or the mold of gluttony or alcoholism or whatever it is that you typically enjoy with your friends. So, this is the real difference between a good friend and a drug buddy. I have friends who I smoked a ton and a ton and a ton of weed with, and a lot of them I am still friends with. You guys know who you are. You listen to my videos, and I appreciate it. We're still buds. We've all moved in different directions, but we're still friends. We're still in contact. That's a real friend. Alternatively, from those exact same circle of friends, I have friends who went completely no contact, stopped contacting me for years and years and years when it was said by me that I didn't want to smoke weed anymore. That is the difference between a friend and a drug buddy. But when I talk about crab bucket mentality, I see this all the time, especially with friends who do drugs with you. They say, "Oh man, come on, you can smoke. You can just be a little bit more moderate about it. You don't have to smoke all the time." Well, you know what? That might work for some people, but it doesn't work for addicts. I am definitely an addict when it comes to a lot of things. It does not work. It's a cold turkey kind of approach, which is why I can't play video games and I can't smoke weed, because when I do, I totally fucking binge on all of it, including bad food too. If I break my diet to eat a frozen pizza, well, we're gonna also be eating a pint of Ben and Jerry's that night and a bowl of popcorn, and then a bag of chips. It's just never ending. Addictive personalities are like that. Your friends, quote unquote, who are the crabs in the bucket, will try to get you to continue to do these things with them. If you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to shred down and get your abs to pop out, it's impossible when your friends are begging you to eat bad food with them or drink beer and blow that gut out. When you're dieting, this happens all the time. Family members do this. This is super common. Your dad or your mom, who is definitely husky or obese or whatever, will look at you after 20 or 30 pounds and say, "Hey, that's not healthy. I don't like that you're losing this weight. It's not healthy." And you're thinking to yourself, or you're telling them straight up, "You're obese. How is that any healthier?" Like that is the kind of thing that people do. Even people that will love you, they can't stand the fact that you are making them look bad by going down the path of self-improvement. And unfortunately, guys, the thing to do in this situation is to cut them out or really, really go lower levels of contact. It is sad. There'll be people you've spent a lot of time with. There'll be people like your mom or dad or your cousins or whatever, your siblings, who will just you'll have to spend less time with them. And they'll want to spend less time with you. Because as it goes on, they're either going to say, he's right, they're right, and they're going to embrace what you're doing and be proud of you, which is what you want, or they're going to keep shitting on you about it because they just can't stand to look at themselves in the mirror, and the fact that someone they know or love and is related to is making them look like absolute trash. So be very aware of crab bucket mentality, guys. It's real. If you're on the path to self-improvement, you're probably going to recognize who some of these people are in your life, and you're going to have to significantly reduce, if not completely cut off, the contact levels you have with them. I'm going to do a separate video at some point next week about keeping better company, because the company you keep inevitably creates a better environment for you to succeed in which I'm saying, like, the lowest common denominator in your circle of friends is holding you back. And so you basically want to surround yourself with people who are successful, and then by proxy, you will become successful. We'll do a whole other separate topic on that. I just wanted to focus on crab bucket mentality. I've seen it in so many different aspects of my life, and I want you guys to be very aware of it as you go down the path of self-improvement. Thanks so much, guys. Again, if you're serious about self-improvement, hit that subscribe button. Let's build this out, and something we can show our kids when they come of age, like my son. All right? Take care.